my name is Lauren Curtis and I'm here with Beauticate to take you through my must-have, highly recommended beauty products. I actually just launched my very own beauty brand called Lounge Face, and its first product is called Lounge Face Lash. This is a vegan tubing mascara and it makes your lashes super voluminous, defined, long. It's completely smudge proof. It doesn't flake. It just gives you that false lash look. So let me show you how I apply it. Just going to quickly curl my lashes. Sometimes I do this, other times I don't. It just depends how I'm feeling. But today I will just give them a very quick curl. One of my favorite things about this wand is the fact that it acts like a comb. So as you're applying the mascara and building it up to whatever intensity you like, the wand is separating your lashes, which means that you don't get those clumpy, thick, spidery looking lashes. I mean, I love spidery lashes, but there's a line that you can cross where it doesn't do me, at least, any favors. So all I do is just pull the wand at this part of my eye here, I pull it this way. This part of my eye here, I pull upwards. This part, I pull outwards. Basically mimicking the natural direction of my lashes. I also like to apply it to the back of my lashes because it gives them extra length. You can also use the tip of the wand to get into tighter spaces. Now I like to keep applying it until I reach the desired intensity, and it is not a wet formula, so you do not need to wait between applications for it to dry, which means that you just keep building it up as much as you want it to, and you can go on forever basically. Some days I want really intense lashes, other days I'm just looking for a little bit of definition if I'm just going down to the shops or whatever the case may be. Now, that is pretty much it. If I do have a little bit here, I can if a couple of my lashes have stuck together, I'll either continue to use the wand until they separate, which they have now, or I'll even get a little pair of tweezers and separate my lashes that way. I've always done this with every mascara that I've used and loved. I always use tweezers to separate them. It just gives you that really clean, crisp look. So for example, if I just have a little bit of if two of them are stuck together here, I'll just separate them like that, and now you get that really nice fanned out lash look. So that is before and after. Hopefully you can see. I cannot see because I'm looking away. So that is my lashes done top and bottom. Next onto brows. You can see I've already filled them in with brow powder, but I find that powders don't give enough definition sometimes, especially in areas like the arches and the tail. And I don't like using pencils or crayons because I feel like they pull out my brow hairs and nobody wants that. So what I've been loving recently is the Emco Beauty Ink Brow Liner. I'm not actually sure what it's called, to be honest. It doesn't say it on the packaging, but I'm assuming it's something to do with that. It is just a really quick and easy product to use to achieve that definition in the areas that you want it, especially if you're going for a natural brow. Because of the little felt tip applicator, you can basically just draw on little brow hairs and fill in any bald patches that you might have. So I tend to use this in areas, this is hard to do without leaning on something, on areas like this. So basically right in the corner of the brow, and then I will brush it through so that nothing is too crisp, and just draw little brow strokes. I do have my brows tattooed, but now that they're a little bit older, I have some little bare patches that are coming up. So this really helps with that too. It kind of still looks like a brow tattoo, but it's not. And I'll just create a few little strokes. You You can even add some at the start of the brow, just to make them a little fluffier. And that's basically it. It just gives me that little bit of definition. And the color is really great for me too. This is in the shade Blonde. For a bit of color on my cheeks, I'm going to use the Il Makiage Mineral Baked Blush in Big Spender. This shade is really nice and natural and complements my skin. It just doesn't look too blushy, if that makes sense. It's a fine line. I find that my face seems to absorb a blush. I can apply so much of it and it just disappears. So I can be a little bit heavy-handed in the beginning, but even this is just such a nice natural flush. I think that because I have a longer face, blush is really important for me to kind of just prevent the foundation from looking just like a blank slate, and adds a bit of dimension and makes it look more like skin, because you've got natural redness, especially me because I've got quite fair skin naturally. So I need a bit of redness in my cheeks in order to look alive and healthy. So I also do like to apply it quite close to the nose. I know some people don't, but it's just, I don't know, it just works for me. And I think once you find something that works for you, even if other people don't like it or it doesn't work for them, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to change it, because it's your face and everyone's faces are so unique. This is the Mecca Cosmetica Enlightened Powder. This is an OG holy grail product of mine. Gosh, it's such a good highlighter. It's not too much, but it's enough. And I find that if I have fair skin, it will leave a bit of a shadow behind, but if I have a bit of a tan, I don't have that issue. So I'll just apply some down the bridge of my nose, on the tip, and even on the nostrils. I don't like to apply it to the apples of my cheeks. It makes them look too round. So I keep it up here, and then I can even grab a slightly smaller brush and apply it underneath my brow bone. I would normally do this before I do my brows, but for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to quickly do it now. I would also apply it to my Cupid's bow, but again, I did my lips first, so just imagine there's a nice little shiny Cupid's bow. And there we have it. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.